Good day, traders. Lazy Trader Mike again for another Forex video. But before we proceed, I'd like you to read the risk disclaimer for Forex trading. This is some sort of a mandatory component of any educational video that you would be finding on YouTube or any other websites. Now let's proceed. Now this training is all about sort of a complement or add-on to the market structure tutorial. Now if you've watched that video, as I mentioned there, the zones on the daily chart are the strongest in the forex market, other than the weekly and the monthly chart. Now, not all zones are actually created equal. If you've ever watch movies or get into websites where they criticize things or rating agencies like Standard and Poor's, or maybe on movies like Rotten Tomatoes. So these the purpose of that is they give you ratings. Let's say you go to IMDb, you get ratings for a particular movie, like 6 out of 5 or 6 out of 10. I'm sorry, or 4 out of 10. It means the movie is not worth watching on the big screen, and then you can just download something on the internet and watch it maybe online or stream it. So not spend money on the on theaters for you to see that movie because it sucks. It's the same thing with support and resistance zone. Now, if you have the risk that you can take is like max of 2%. You should not max out that 2% on all the zones that you see on the chart. There will be zones that you will encounter where the 2% is worth it, where you need to really use that 2%. But if somehow you encounter zones that are not well defined, you can trade it. You can trade the signals on that zone. But I would suggest you just trade that with maybe 1% risk or 0.5% risk. Just not the 2% max. All right. So how do you rate the zones? All right. Let's before we do that though, the color of this one is too bright. Let me just adjust this. All right, that's better. All right, now how do you do this? Normally you do the support or market structure on the daily chart. You can do that here as well. However, it's best you practice doing market structure on weekly charts. Now this is the weekly chart for Euro US dollar, and let's zoom in, and we are in this sort of a price action consolidation zone since 2015. This is actually consolidating, so you can do a range trading strategy here. So if you're gonna be rating the zones, how do you do that? You start first by, of course, following the steps outlined on the market structure tutorial. You go to the line chart, and then you mark the price points. There should be at least 3 taps. That is okay. But if you switch that to the candlestick, that would look like 4, 5, 6 touches. Now on this one as well. Now you're actually not looking for a specific price. You're looking for a zone, okay? So that one will do. Alright, you have 2 marking right now, and do you have like a mid zone or something? So notice this one seems to have played resistance here, and played support here, and then another one here. So you can mark that one as well. Alright, All right, now what is the zone where you can place or where you can rate that as an A plus zone? On this scenario or on this chart, I would rate the A plus zone on the edges. Other than that, that's gonna be zones, or this one as well. I'm sorry, this one as well. I would rate this one as an A plus, where I would be risking 2%. All right. Now, other than that, I'm not gonna be risking more or the 2% on any other zones that I would be able to find on the daily chart. Let's try to see if we have a zone on the daily chart. All right, we have here this one, sort of tap there, and recent one, and this one as well. All right. Although yes, they are zones, but they are not well defined, so I'm not gonna be risking 2% on these on the zones if somehow a price action signal would print. Even no matter how good price action signal, as long as it's not an A plus zone, I would trade it, but I'm just gonna be trading it with say 1% of the risk that I can put in, but not 2% like this one. I actually have a trade here which I use just 1% of the entire equity, and that would be on a separate platform. This one is Pepperstone and this one is Traders Way. So I already actually took some profit, or took 0.05 off the market, and this one is in break even, so I don't really care what happens to this trade, since that is not an A plus zone. So you should rate the zones when you get to this point, when somehow there is a good engulfing candle that forms here, and it should not be congested, should sort of have a V-like formation, some sort of a retracement or a retest goes back to this. That would be a really nice trade, and that is worth 2% of your account. All right, so that's exactly just how you rate zones. So you would notice this particular zone is not well defined, so you wouldn't want to be trading your 2% on zones that are not well defined, although they are still zones, but you should be careful. Other than risking 2% on the well defined zones, just risk 1% on the well defined ones. Alright, so that would be all. If you haven't done so, do sign up with Traders Way. They accept Bitcoin's deposits and withdrawals, and then you start a demo account there. You can just follow the tutorials or the videos that I already have on my YouTube channel. Do subscribe as well, and leave a comment if you have questions. Once again, this has been Mike, and you have a great day. Good luck to you.